I'm here with the guys from Emily's Army. Can you guys tell me about your name?
Yes. So we are called Emily's Army. We named ourselves after Max and my cousin Emily. She has a disease called cystic fibrosis, which is a constantly terminal condition. When she was born, she was slated to be about 12 years old. Now she's 17. She's slated to live to be about 38 with advances in modern science. So we are trying to raise awareness for her by raising support, hopefully getting enough support to ultimately find a cure. And we just love the name too.
Nice. It's so awesome that you guys are so young and into like a really good cause. So can you describe your sound of your latest album, the Lost at 17?
Cole just whispered in my ear, it's kind of like a rocket ship, and I would actually totally agree. There is a countdown, a blast off, and a voyage. The entire thing. It is the entire journey of an astronaut in the entire thing. It relates to this period of life where, you know, you're in high school, you're towards the end of high school, and trying to figure out what you're going to do afterwards. So everyone, if they haven't already experienced that, is going to experience that at some point. Everyone's going to be confused towards the end of high school and wondering what they're going to do. That's basically what it has to do with. In terms of the sound of the album, I think these guys could expand a little bit more on that.
It's like rock and roll. Yeah, we were influenced by a lot of different things. When we came out with our first album, we were like just getting out of middle school, going into freshman year of high school. And throughout the past 4 years, I just graduated, and we've discovered many artists and many different styles of music. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of people say that we're punk, but we have a lot of punk influences, but we also have a lot of like twang, kind of like old school country music influences, and like social distortion type stuff, and the Replacements, and obviously like the Clash. I don't know, we just got inspired by a lot of different styles and genres, so I don't know.
So I heard you guys worked with Billie Joe Armstrong from Green Day?
Yeah.
How was that? Was that insane?
It's pretty rad. Yeah, he's a great producer, and he's a really he makes you feel pretty comfortable in the studio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we've all known him for a pretty long time, so
yeah,
it felt very comfortable.
Yeah.
What's the best thing you learned from Billy when he was producing your album?
Just to keep at something. I don't know. There's many times where we would get one really good take and then have to do it again, and have to do it again. I don't know, just being perfectionists. It really pushed us to be our best and play as best as we could.
And also, just like if you have one way of playing something, it's like not a bad idea to experiment and look at other little things you could play instead, switch things up, and you can switch them out while recording and just hear how they sound in the song and find the perfect one.
What's the best part of being on Warped Tour?
Meeting people and having a good time. Just promoting our album too. Our new album that just came out is called Lost at 17 on Rise Records, and I don't know, it's really nice that we put it out a week before coming on Warped Tour, because now we can just promote it to everyone we see, and all the other bands are really awesome.
So you guys are from Oakland. How has the Bay influenced your musical style?
Well, there's a huge history of music in the Bay Area, obviously, whether it be 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or the 2000s. They were all different, and we kind of take a little bit from all of it, you know what I mean?
A lot of really great punk bands came out of the Bay.
A lot of great punk bands came out of the Bay.
Yeah, including
Cole's T-shirt,
Yeah.
Shrine. A lot of bands from the Gilman Street days and the Lookout Records days in the 90s and late 80s. Those totally influence us, but also the culture of the Bay Area kind of rubs off on us, and the way we write our music is, and the kind of views we have on things is very Bay Area driven. So
it's not your first year on Warped Tour.
No.
So what's your favorite city to play at?
Gotta give a shout out to our home city, San Francisco, Oakland, the Bay Area. We haven't actually played there yet, but tomorrow it's gonna be a long drive, but I'm very excited to play.
Yeah, last year we played 11 shows on the Warped Tour. I think my favorite was either Shakopee, Minnesota, or Chicago.
Wow, Minnesota, what happened there?
There's just a solid crowd, very even skinned. No, everyone in Minnesota they're great people, but we also went out and hung out with Joey's family in Minnesota, which was fun.
What he means by even skin is he really appreciated the texture of all the girls' skin there.
It wasn't just girls, dude.
And guys.
Girls ain't just people's skin.
They took good care of it.
I don't know, it's just a weird trend I saw. It was interesting.
Yeah, it's nice to have even skin.
Purely objective. Purely objective.
So, what can a fan expect from your performance?
Get sweaty, have a party, have a good time.
Sweaty, have a party.
I don't know, Max gets a little touchy-feely. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I don't. I miss my girlfriend. That's all I'm trying to say.
Is that like the worst thing about Warped Tour, like not having your girlfriend?
It's like the only bad thing. Everything else rocks, but it sucks that, you know, whatever. Yeah, I text her, I call her, it's great, yeah.
Oh, do you send her flowers? You should.
That's a good idea.
Send her flowers.
It's a good idea to send her flowers.
Oh, she's actually making us guacamole for when we go through, apparently.
Yeah, she's great. She's coming up. She's from Denver, so we're going to see her in Denver. So.
Nice. Alrighty, thank you guys so much. Is there something in the future that we should look out for?
Yeah. Rock and roll. More rock and roll from Emily's Army.
Look out for our new music video for the song called The Rescuers. It's coming out in the next couple weeks, hopefully. Also, our latest album just came out last week called Lost at 17, so it's available everywhere. Check it out.